When was the last time you heard a politician give a straight answer to a question being asked of them? Political speak is when a politician is interviewed and asked a question, and the politician answers by either dodging the question, changing the subject, or giving a response that has nothing to do with the original question, but instead simply restates their party's message on the topic of the day, thus transforming what was supposed to be a two-way dialogue into a one-way discourse with very little, if any, meaningful content. There are other verbal dodges which politicians love to use to delay answering difficult or embarrassing questions, intended to give them extra time to think what to say. For example, they may respond with, "That's a very good question," or "I'm really glad you asked me that question." What they really mean to say is, "Darn, I sure wish you hadn't asked me that." Here are a few other samples of political speak. A candidate says, "Well, to put it in proper perspective," what he actually means is that he's going to give you his very biased personal point of view. Or he or she may begin his answer by saying, "Make no mistake about it." Be alert. They probably are going to make a mistake about it. If they preface their remarks with, "The reality of the matter is," you might counter with, "Oh, did you think I was asking about something other than reality?" And if he or she responds to your question with, "Let me say this about that," or "Here's what I think about that," you know for darn sure that they're stalling. Let's be honest, though. Many of us are just as guilty of verbal nonsense as politicians are in our daily conversation. When conversing with a friend, we feel the need to keep the flow of conversation going. We abhor silence, even when we don't have something intelligent to say. In our struggle to keep the conversation moving, we insert phrases of useless meaning like, "in my humble opinion," or "at the end of the day," or "after all is said and done," or "the fact of the matter is." The truth be told, I have to feel a bit sympathetic toward politicians. Really, it's after all, a very difficult job to be a politician. They have to try and please so many different people who hold different points of views and different ideologies. Politicians have to attempt to please everyone by telling them what they want to hear. An impossible task, of course. Although often attributed to President Abraham Lincoln, it was author John Lydgate who wrote these lines. "You can please some of the people all of the time. You can please all of the people some of the time. But you can't please all the people all the time." In an effort to win our support as voters and not offend audiences, politicians are obliged to double-speak. We expect it of them, and they become very adept at doing it. And the longer that political campaigns run, I venture to say, the more of it are we going to be hearing. So I'm afraid, but it appears we have no other choice but to just get used to it. Oh, and by the way, be sure to vote. I'm Larry Johnson. Until next month, stay well.